Right, hello again. Dread Mechanic here. And in this session, as it says in the title, is a research and development stream. And I will be attempting to build myself an AI-controlled missile launching system. I'm doing this stream mostly because I think I managed to successfully diagnose somebody's event and timer block issues via Facebook chat or the comment section on a Facebook group today, and I think it seemed to have worked. And it has inspired me to build my own system, because I've wanted to for a while actually, and never got around to it. And at some point, I would like to try and incorporate it into my Jigabachi design, because the Jigabachi, where I've put these assault cannons, is actually supposed to have a series of great big homing missile things, as well as the standard rocket launchers. That's pretty much accurate to what the real Jigabachi has, but I use the autocannons in place of, I think they're called Hellfire missiles on the wiki page, because, well, there isn't any great big missiles you can launch. But today I'm going to try and figure out how to build one myself, because I made a crude little one whilst trying to figure out this guy's problems on the Facebook group. So I set this little thing up, and now I want to try and actually build a decent missile, something that would be roughly in scale with this. I would probably, however, have to make that a block lower in the end, so I'd need a gap between the missiles so they don't stick to each other. But first thing I need to do is I need to actually come up with some kind of missile design, and obviously it's going to have a merge block to connect it to the body, and then it would absolutely need an offensive block to do some targeting, and it would need a flight block to control its movement. It would also need a gyro and a warhead. Now this is where it's going to start getting tricky, because gyros have only got one connection point and it's in the worst possible place. It's on the bottom. That makes things tricky for us. We need to have a thruster at the back. We also need to have power. So we would need at least one small battery. And we would need some kind of gyroscope. I really wish we could get gyroscopes with more connection points. I know there are mods that can do that, but I know there are modded blocks, modded gyros with more connection points, but I want to try and keep this vanilla. We've got battery for power, we've got defensive block for targeting, movement block for moving. There's probably a more optimal way to arrange them, but for now, we're just experimenting. And obviously, we need a warhead for Go Boom. Oh, are they 2 blocks wide? Oh, I forgot about them. Oh no, that's giving me ideas for a different design, but we'll worry about that later. That's a different save file. So then we need a warhead for Boomy Boom. Then we would need a way to connect up a thruster. Luckily, we now have these cheeky little armor plates. So now I'm just going to slap a couple on, like that, because it need to be at least that many connection points to get. Where are they? Now, if we just slapped, we either have that, have one of them. I don't think that's going to power it. Actually, it's not the right way. Blum, 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 blum. Where's the? What's the output of that one? Add to. Oh, there you go. Force. We need 96 versus 32. Yeah, I don't think the small fan one, as cool as they are, is gonna be enough, really. Slap another connection point on there. Just why not? Oh, we would also need to have a timer as part of the missile. Yeah, we would need to have a timer in there too. We need something to turn all of this on, so yeah, I'll delete that. What am I doing? Anyway, so we would need. Where is it? Use the timer, then we can put the battery back on it. And we just copy and paste that back on. Will it let me? And then we need to pop a gyro back in there, because otherwise it's not gonna do an awful lot of moving. name this stuff quickly. Missile. L01. Missile L01. Missile L01 merge block. Missile L01. Battery. Missile L01. A battery in there is going to be significantly cheaper. Than sticking in a instead of sticking in a reactor. That'll be real expensive. Stick on recharge so I can power right up. Turn that off. Missile gyroscope. Let's just delete all of that. Missile L01 thruster. You know what, let's slap a control seat on here, make things a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. So all of this missile stuff, let's turn warhead off, thruster is off. The battery will be fully charged in a minute, so we'll leave that on. The merge block needs to stay on. The gyro can turn off. Timer block can stay on. That can go off. That can go off. Collision avoidance off. Right. So the way we want to set this up. Where are those event blocks? That one. That gets to be controller missile L01. And that wants to be merge block merged. We want it to respond to the merge block on that missile we've built. And we want it to do things when it stops detecting. And as I explained to the guy in the Facebook group dilemma, the first action, event controller is like a binary logic gate. The first action is positive, second action is negative, first action is 1, second action is 0, or 0, 1, whichever way you want to think about it. There is a action and an opposite action. So when the event block is set to detect merge blocks, when it detects something, it'll do this thing. When it doesn't detect something, it'll do this thing. So when we want this to respond when the merge block no longer detects the presence of this grid here and this merge block on the missile. So when that detects, it will trigger that block. Hopefully. See what happens. I still need to decide what that block is going to do. So, that missile block is after. You know what, I might actually go to trigger immediately. We'll see what happens. So, when that does stuff, when that detects. No, what am I thinking of? When that merge block deactivates, I want it to. Let's put the battery back to auto. I want it to turn on the gyroscope. I want it to turn on that thruster. And I want it to arm that warhead. So that when it detaches, that activates so it can move, that activates so it can thrust forward, that activates so it can move around. And we want that realistically to do stuff. We want it to be able to lock on, find its target before we launch, otherwise it'll take a while to launch. It'll take a while to detect, and it'll just drop like a stone before it does anything. Anyway. So if we turn that on, target locking, interceptor, right, it can see that thing over there. And that will mean it can do stuff and move. You know what? There's even the potential to have a better rearming system for this stuff. Let's put a projector on there. I might just copy and paste that whole thing as well. Just in case this all goes wrong and doesn't work. Right, so that missile defensive block is still targeting our little car off in the distance. The move block is ready to go. Status circling. Oh yeah, there's a few things we need to set up first as well. We need to change this to intercept. Search target interval every 5 seconds. Go on, leave it at that. Guidance type, target prediction. I'll go basic for now, see what happens. Override collision avoidance, yeah, that's fine. So that is, yeah, that is intercepting the car over there. So that is set up. to turn all that stuff on and do all that stuff. Right. That one, I believe. So, set that to turn off. Before I do anything, I'm actually going to get rid of that one. And I'm going to copy and paste that one, because we've updated it a little bit. No time like the present. 1, 2, 3. Nope. It's... Oh. It's... Yeah, it can't generate enough speed in its current state, so let's... Again. I might need to change the top speed of the movement block, because it's currently only set to 10. Let's let it do as much as it can. Nope. It needs a few more thrusters. It needs to be able to support its weight. It's tracking. It's moving. It just can't. Yeah, the physics in Space Engineers won't allow it to propel itself properly, but it's targeting. Yeah. Okay, back to the drawing board. It half works. I just need to redesign my missile to make it a little bit better. Get rid of that. Yeah, need to put that back up again. Minimum altitude, that's not going to make a difference, and I want it to be able to come back down to the ground. Okay, well, it moves forward well enough. It just needs to be able to support its own weight a little bit in each direction. So, for now, as just a basic thing, can't put anything there because I don't want it to connect to that. What if I just stick them all back? No. Yeah, do that. I'll try this again. No. Nope. Nope, you're being crap, aren't you? You need more thrusters, perhaps? We'll see. I have never designed anything like this before, so this might be a bit wonky. I'm probably not going to be able to make this compact enough that I want to stick it in there, but whatever. It's still an interesting idea. I could potentially use it for something else. Get rid of that. Change on that, intercept, blah blah blah. I'll go with flight, movement, yeah. All these other thrusters, let's just quickly turn them off. Then, missile timer block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. On, and on. Look at that. Stick that there. And launch. Nope. 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 No. No, I'm not doing an awful lot. Maybe just straight up thrust override on the rear thruster. So it just powers forwards as much as possible. Where is it? That one. Does the AI not like thrust override? Take it over, counteract it. Okay. Nope. You're just not strong enough now, are you? There is too much weight in those other thrusters for you to move. Nope. Leave the jar, that's not going to help. Yeah, I think those other thrusters are too heavy for it. Means which means that's not going to push forwards. So if I take that off and put that back, that one there. What about if we just have the ones on the bottom supporting vertical lift? Oh, that's better, but it still can't keep itself off the floor. Oh, it just about can. Oh! Okay. Right. Okay. That was a bit more successful, and the sun's going down, so let's deal with that, so we can see what I'm doing. Okay, well that was a little bit more successful. But yeah, I'm pretty damn sure I'm not going to be able to make it small enough to put on there, which is a shame. That back, so I'm going to have to put that back. So if we instead, built a line of them like that on the bottom. Missile block. Get rid of all that. On. Turn all that off. Just in case. Right. Intercept basic, 5 seconds. Yeah, that's all fine. Minimum altitude. What if we do change that? What if we change that to 30? Does that make a difference, or is it still just going to drop? Will it struggle to reach its target on ground level if it's like that? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. There. Strength in the back up here now. Obviously, because there's now loads of weight because of those thrusters. But all of these thrusters are very quickly going to become way too much for that battery, aren't they? Mounting it differently, that thruster's probably going to slam straight into that merge block now. Anyway. Just fire it. Nope. You're still getting crap. So. What about if we just slap 2 more of them on? What about that? are you doing? I've left to lift those thrusters. That's annoying. Let's have a bit of a think about this. I might have to do a bit more maths. So that's going to output 96 and it weighs 700 kilos. That can do 32, which is a third of the output, but only half, basically half the weight difference. Okay. So adding loads of weight and not a great deal of output. That, and that. Pick up that for now. And if we instead stick in push that like that, and then we will need to put in more of them. Missile, defensive block, target locked on that interceptor, flight move, intercepting thingy. And of course it's stuck on that. Really? Get off. And it plummets like a stone and shoots on the ground. Trying to get off the floor. Probably the best one that's worked so far. You are really, really struggling, aren't you? Well, that's that's worked better than the others so far. Yeah. Do I need to make it longer? Well, I'm going to try this again. Just as a bit of extra support each direction, to see if that makes a difference. It's just too much weight. Much weight, much thrust. Right, so we take that out again. A little bit longer again. Chuck in one of those. One of those. Copy and paste this design. Well, that works. And release. I just still get jammed on that. It's kind of like crap design. Or is it because it's a really low target? As soon as you tip over, you're useless, aren't you? That doesn't work best so far, but lift. All the way up there. Snake that all the way up there. On its side. So they're going to have to be quite, quite big. quite big just to actually support their own weight, which is kind of annoying. Right. We need a decent amount of thrust in every direction. Yeah, we'll try it this way for now. This does, it's now going to need quite a few rear thrusters. Just slap on 3 for now. An extra sensor on that. -10. Pitch that right back. There's that. Thought we mess anything up. Right. Plop. Why? What happened? Defensive blocks, targeting that. That is intercepting that. Maintaining minimum altitude of, right. Maintain a minimum altitude of 30. Maybe that's what we got to do. Probably not. Don't know what. Would not support its own weight again. Nope. Off. Take that off. Nope. Oh, you're too heavy, aren't you? You're not budging a smeg an inch. Come on, what are you doing? Drop there, Smegor. Drop like a stone. Max power. Battery power out of it. Not got enough power to do the things I needed to have it. No, that's the problem. It needs more power for all those thrusters. So if we just crudely slap on some more batteries. Refine the rest of it later. Thrusters. Turn them off. Thrusters. Turn them all on. We charged in 14 minutes. We charged in 12 minutes. Missile timer. To rearrange some bits of this. Arm warhead. Gyro on. We'll set this up to be recharge off, recharge on, off, recharge on, off. %, 40%. Intercept, basic, altitude, 30 meters. Oh, there we go. There we go, that one's working better. That can actually support its own weight and has enough power to do stuff. Just... Okay, that has worked better than anything else so far. But obviously it's fighting with that 30-meter limit. But That's worked better than anything so far. And now I need to get it to settle down. Okay, cool. Right, so we can delete that. Copy and paste that. Now. Yeah. What do we need to do? Remove block. Take that back down to 0. Do 100 meters a second at once. It's got enough power to move. And release. Well, that works pretty successfully. Ooh. Okay. That is some half decent progress. But what if I just give it one more battery? What's that like? Is that enough power? No it is not. Yeah, it needs that third battery at least. Okay. Well... in that case, we need to put the batteries somewhere else. We either just keep making it really long that way, or we can extend the front out a bit. Oh. Just chop up there for now. Drop that off. Few more batteries. Just drop that. Actually, let's do that for now. Drop that off there. That can go. That can go. That can come with me. So that is all set up correctly. That is... what if we give it a minimum of 10? We'll try that. All the batteries. Pressing buttons. Those two need to go and recharge. Yeah, that's all looking about right. Right, I think that's all. Oh wait, no. I've got a... That one was... Oh yeah, the warhead. So, the warhead. Arming. Copy and paste that. I'm going to have to delete some of these failed ideas sooner or later. Forgot to put them in there. That's good enough, right. Launch. Yeah, it's just gonna swoop past because of the... He needs to be able to stay off the ground realistically. What are you doing? Maybe 5 meters then. And that does seem to be working quite well now. Maybe a little pain in the arse. Alright, that's working pretty well. Just need to do a bit more fine tuning. Right, that one works, so let's delete all these crap ideas that didn't work, because they are just going to start messing with my game. So, is there anything we need to change? Right, that's minimum 5. Target prediction, see what that's like. Fire. Right up into the air for some reason and gone way past its target. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? They actually set the maximum height to something ridiculous. by mistake. Missile defensive block. Maybe that was the target prediction doing mad stuff. Oh, I only set that to 5. Again. Release. Yeah, I think that was the target prediction doing mad stuff. That's working pretty well. It's not smashing into the floor, it's just about low enough to hit its target. Obviously that warhead isn't going to do anything without being detonated. It is armed. So I'm going to have to add an event controller. You are working pretty well now. You can turn well enough. You can support your own weight. Keep yourself in the right orientation just about. So, we need an event block to set off that warhead when it gets close enough. We need to stick one more block on this missile. So I'm going to delete that battery, replace it. I'm going to chuck in a vent block. There we are. Controller warhead L0. Right, so we then want this warhead controller to detonate when the distance to locked target reaches, say, 5 meters. Because I've always had issues with things when you use 0 as the target in various events. It's had issues with 0 still, but yeah. And then we want it. Yeah, locked target, output action. Warhead, detonate. We'll just quickly copy and paste that idea. And fire. Nope. What it is on, it's just not getting close enough. Do. That. Right. Let's make it 10 meters for now. Oh yeah, that movement block's still at 10, that's why. Like that. And paste that. Fire. Ooh, oh, I missed that. There we go. Right. Not quite getting close enough. How close are you actually getting? That's a tell. Push that. Right, let's have a look at some more of these settings. Might change those settings later, but now intercept, collision avoidance, override, and where these front wheels are. When we get to within 10 meters. Let's just make it 20 for now. I'll refine it later. Oh, I've got it set to the wrong thing entirely because I've not been paying attention. Less than, idiot. We get less than 20 meters, so that we can use that for now. Detonate the warhead. I'm a fool. Gonna work better? Nope. It did not. Maybe I need to set it higher. That's as close as you possibly could have gotten. Maybe it's the event controller. Warhead settings. I've got another idea what might be the issue. Warhead event controller thing. Might be that. No, it's not there. Well, we'll try it, see what happens. Launch, here you go. Maybe you're still not getting close enough. Settings are wrong still. You just need to bring it down to 0 again. What was it? Movement. We'll just make it 0 again. Oh, perhaps just like this is 20 meters. 30 meters. Just want to know that you'll at least explode. Right, that absolutely should have exploded. Definitely should have detonated. Couldn't have done a better job hitting it. Rar. Warhead controller. What if I slap that on the other side just in case? Because the warhead is currently disarmed. Put that down to 0. What actions can we have for that? Oh, it's just that. Oh, wait. Oh. Detonation time. Oh, that might be an issue. I'm a bloody warhead idiot. Recharge. Recharge. Those batteries is on the wrong thing. Recharge, recharge. Recharge. Let's just do this just for the sake of it. Make it a bit easier to know what we're doing. Right, put that, paste that. Let's check out this timer one more time. So that will turn all the batteries on, turn all the thrusters on, turn on the gyro and arm the Smegging warhead. Warhead should then, when it gets to less than 20 meters into that offensive block, will detonate that warhead. 388 meters. 320. Right. This should work. Please. I might have forgotten to reset the movement block. Nope. Why aren't you exploding? I've still got something set up. Well, I've obviously got something set up wrong. What's that? 20 meters. That combat block. That's it. Fire. Right, I can see the event controller triggering. Yep, tick, turn on, turn off. Why is that warhead not exploding? Missile work. Is it not exploding because I've got damage turned off? Do I need to turn damage back on? It might be because I've got damage turned off. Silly me. Oh, disarm that. Make that 10 meters. That seems to be working correctly. Make that 2 meters. Keep it off the floor a little bit. And then we will check this one more time. Turns that on. Right, those should all be present and correct. And fire. Oh. Come on, got to turn. Damage back on. But dummy run the missile first. Oh, that's a bit better. That can hit things a bit better, especially at low angle. Sit there now, aren't you? Yeah, okay. That seems to fine, well. Yeah, that's all good. Right. Damage. Save. Fire. There you go. That worked pretty damn well. That took out a nice little chunk. Aha! Progress. Right, might leave damage off for a minute then. Right. So that was quite good. Let's just try and refine this warhead a little bit more. Let's make it 5 meters. Yeah, no, 5 meters. Right, sweet. Oh, that one was even better. Sweet. I need a new target. That'll blew the hell out of that one. Where's my old interceptor? There you go. Oop. Oop. Really got on it actually. I made this so long ago, I can't remember where anything is or what anything does. Where's the AI block for the... There it is. Is that switched on? It is switched on. Let's turn that off because it's going to start shooting back at us otherwise. Right, I've made that a bad guy. You know what? Actually, make few copies. It happens. So that worked remarkably well now. Well, at least to my expectations. Yeah. It's not too bad. It's still going to be a bit too big to squeeze underneath that version of my Jigabachi. And that's about as small as I've been able to make it. If I want to add these kind of missiles to it, I might have to make a larger version. But that's a stream all the time. That's all like that. That's all good. That control the warhead. Yeah. Pull that back to 5. Delete that. Copy and paste that. Fire. Oh, that is pretty good. That does a nice chunk of damage, and then there is basically very little left of that thruster at the end of the missile. All it leaves behind is a couple of thrusters. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, so yeah, the only problem would be I wouldn't be able to encase either of them because they connect up to that. Actually, I could put a little bit on, just a different shape. So, what if I wrap this whole thing in these blocks? Is that going to make it obscenely heavy? That missile works quite well now. For that bit there, so that we don't accidentally connect to this merge block, we could just use one of them, or we could, where is it, use one of them. That way it still covers most of the bits and shouldn't cause an issue for the connectors. Copy and paste that and give that a whirl. fire. Oh, it does make it a little bit heavier. It does make it a little bit heavier. Yeah. It's a bit slower now. So obviously all that armour is going to add a ton of weight. And then more thrusters would need more power. Yeah, so that's struggling to keep itself up now with all the armor plating. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, I should have left the AI on that blueprint. Really dumb idea. Do that. Yeah, get rid of them. Get rid of that. Nothing to post that again. Yeah, with all the armor plating, it is slightly too heavy again, which means it needs another thruster. Which means more batteries. Or a reactor, but I don't want to put uranium into a missile like that. The reactors would need to be manually loaded, and I haven't got a system for that. So. Yeah. I like that bit too. That armor plate just stuck there now. Yeah, whatever. So, dump. definitely would need more thrusters. No, one more at least. More armor plating. Find the right one. There we go. 2, 3, because the thruster needs 2 blocks of space. Like that. You can get turned off. And some more armor to cover that up. Yep, started from scratch. Wrong thing. Thrusters. On, and on. And fire. It might be a power issue, mightn't it? It's going to be real slow now. If I turn them all on, it's doing its thing, and I that's only doing 16. Bum. Turn it off. See what happens. Yeah. Yeah, it's struggling with power. Right, there's a battery issue. Wait till that being on there, but it's draw power. We do. That's a power issue. More batteries. Need more batteries. That off, and 2 more batteries. That off. Just that on. It'll let me. There we go. Need to do. Turn back on. How do they weigh more than a steel plate? Ugh. Those batteries need putting on recharge. Oh, put batty. Idiot. That's actually the one fault, so I'm going to off. That's number 2. And 4. Missile timer. Recharge, 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 recharge. Warhead armed. Warhead controller, missile, do. Select actions. Warhead detonates. Post this version. Fire. There you go, that's staying off the ground better. That's got the power to do stuff. Oh, there you go. That worked pretty well. Yeah, it's just the power issue really, isn't it? Because thrusters require a heck of a lot of power. Okie dokie. Right, so that works quite well in the end. Although I reckon bathroom. There it is. I reckon might move that other battery, the giant. more central. We'll put that off. That battery there. Move down that. Who's behave? Oh, you idiot, you meant to build 2 batteries. That's the one to delete. Gyro. That on there. Then we need to reattach this if we can. That on there. Where round are we? There we are. Oh, I'm an idiot. Delete that and that. What is that? There we go. There we go, that's the one. Not even. Oh, outside of it. Then if we bright red and not the bit. That'll do for now. We need to rebuild a few things. Start the batteries. One, two. Yeah. One, two, three. That needs to be on recharge. That needs to be on recharge. They're both on recharge. Large timer. Yeah, that is everything for that missile, I think. Interceptor. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, I need to completely redo that. So we need to take all of the batteries back off recharge. We need to turn the gyro on. We need to arm the warhead. And we need to turn on all of those thrusters, and those thrusters need naming. As overall, but just up 03. Right. Left. Up 02. 01. Let's just change that because I am like that. On, and on. That should be everything for that, hopefully. That's all of that. Warhead controller. That combat block. Do 5 meters. Arm warhead, detonate, blah blah blah. Right. Think. That's that work. Oh yeah, I didn't put any of them on there, did I? Not good enough, I think. Fire. Or not. What's he doing? Well, something's obviously gone wrong there. Would have been the building. Detecting interceptor. 2 meters, blah blah blah. Intercept, basic. Recharge. Oh, it's because 2 of them are already at full charge. Oh yeah, it's right. Okay. And why? Is that? Oh, space engineers being space engineers, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm quite happy with the way that's working. Ooh, what I would like to do. Copy and paste that. Detach that. Delete that. Oh, I also need to turn off the damn mirror mode. Oh, damage is on full. You just smacked it into the floor like an idiot. Break anything else, did I? No. Anything else? No. Let's rename that missile mark. Just for the sake of my sim speed, delete one of these. Nice. We should probably clean up some of the trash over there, but we'll do that in a minute. Right, so that projector. No, it's called block. Ah. Projector. There we go. There we go. Or, actually, in fact, I'll set up on this first. Yeah, so we can build that. Oh, it's on the wrong angle. It needs to be pitched around a little bit. Nope. Yawed a little bit. Nope. Oh, God. Oh, roll. Right. It needs to be that way around. Then vertical offset needs to be there. Horizontal offset is there. Right, there you go. That missile's the right way around. Cool. So we can... Right, so for a start, that block needs to come out. That block needs to come out. And they need to get replaced with that block. That block. And that side can get done with it. That's not one. That's the one. Easy way of doing that. We two everything now. That can be R01. R01. That's now R01. Merge. Dun, 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 dun. have L01 stuff and R01 stuff. Anything else I've missed? That is for the right hand side. That is for the right hand side. Why is that whipped off in the terminal? Roller. Right, that is all the left-hand stuff. That's all the right-hand stuff. Controller missile R01 wants to be merge block. Missile R01. And that was set up to do the launch. Cool, and that is already set up with all the right hand stuff. Sweet. And that is set up with the left hand stuff. Sweet. Right, missile R01. Launch. Trigger. Right, so now we have 2 missiles. How well is this going to work? All recharging. They're all charged from the look of it. Time to dumb. G. Merge block L01. So, hopefully, fire, or not, fire. One's going for it, the other one isn't. Aren't you moving, dumbass? Just you being space engineers, or not launching properly. Launch L01. All those ones. All those ones. All those ones. Left. Intercepting small grid. Oh. It's turned off, that's why. Why was that turned off? again. Oh yeah. Need to remember all the things. Not that one. There. Right, we'll have it as a switch toggle just in case. Fire. Nope. Fire. Why aren't you doing anything? You are. You're working. You're not detonated though, have you? You're really aiming for that. Clear up some of this junk. Maybe actually set proper targeting parameters. Missile. AI on. On. Thank you. Targeting enemies closest default system. Power systems. Set it to that. AI on. AI on. Oh, I know why. Because it's all part of the same grid. And you can't have two conflicting AI blocks doing stuff on the same grid. It's not going to do anything. That's why. It's being funny with me. No, I'm stupid. But I'm going to still set these up to target something more specific. Right. In the launch sequence is the key. Zero, one. On. 001. On. That's the difference with using merge blocks over connectors. Connectors, they'd be separate subgrids, and the AI wouldn't conflict. Merge blocks, it's all one grid, and you can only have one AI block doing stuff. Fire! There we go. Fire! It's trying to, but the turret's kind of in the way. But it's going. Blew something up. What's that targeting? Still going for something in that hole. Not in there. Well, you smacked that up, didn't you? Entity list. Let's get rid of some of this crap. Why is there a Tachikoma all the way over there? Let's move that. Grid. Stop divide. Right, remove that. There's still a few bits of crap left over. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Just have one of them. Let's settle this turret controller actually. That's a turret hinge, turret camera, control. There we go. That's better. Copy that. Delete that now. Turret controller, we'll stick that. Fire. Get off me. Being stuck. Wind the design a little bit, but that completely missed. So did the other one, for that matter. I'll just put them back to default. We will not switch off by default. Nice. And that missile doesn't know what to do because its target's vanished. And then it slams into the floor. It's just a matter of redesigning that a little bit then, I suppose, isn't it? Why does that booby have a camera? That both of those get launched. Nice. Yeah. So, what would that be like if I just that section? Do it from there, I think. Rename missiles Mark 1. Do projector blueprint. Ah, that's a bit better. So horizontal 0. Oh, I need to have the keep the blueprint thing on, but just like that. Keep projection, thank you. There we go. Right, vertical offset. Dump, 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 dump. Wait. Good. Hmm? Everything. No, I think that's all of that. That's L02. L02. Two. L02. Gyroscope L02. This is why I was trying to build it with as fewer parts as possible. That's the L02 warhead. Alright, that should be everything for missile L02. Right at the end, we've got oh, right. That's merge block. Control it. That name. That. L02. Merge block merged. L02. Missile merge block L01. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I've not renamed any of them like an idiot. That's L02. That's R0. That's L0. That's set up right. That's set up right. Missile L02 merge block. When that triggers, we trigger launch L02. On that one. Launch L02. Does all the L02 things. Sweet. So, hopefully, that all works. Oh, hang on. Let's delete that because we need to rejig this toolbar. What have we got? Merge L01. L02. Just set that up for a bit, even though it's not doing anything right now. Okay. Miss L02. Launch. Dumpstone. What's doing that? What's doing that? That's all on recharge. That's off. Right, I think that alright now. Damn. There you go. Right, so we can control that. Lock in a target if we feel like it. We can launch number 1. We can launch number 2. And when we launch number 3, it boots us out of the camera still. clear up some of this. Right, well that's working fairly successfully. Rush around here now. On the floor. Look at all this crap. Okay. Well, ooh, we could try out flying targets possibly. That's gonna be too high. Oh, that's alright. So, if we jump into the Jigger battery, turn on the flight controls. Fly up over here. And then make it all bad guy. Make sure I didn't leave the AI on. Let's delete some of this. It's starting to lag things out a bit. I wonder why that's boosting me out of the camera when that one fires. Strange. Anyway, I'll do a little save there. Let's fly number 3 first. There it goes. Struggles with vertical lift a little bit, doesn't you? But did a decent bit of damage. What difference that makes, if any. There it goes. And it comes. That's a little chunk, but not a great deal. Yeah, it boots me out the camera again. When they're all detached. range. Let's look into that. Why won't it let me control that camera? Oh, it says none again. Really? Is that why? Okay. Maybe that controller's gotten messed up. Right, well let's do this last missile. Absolutely certain I've not missed anything. It's all good. That off. Right, so missile R0. Two. So many parts. Trying to keep it small. That's up R01, R02. Warhead R02. Right, so the R02 launch sequence is all R02 parts. Right. Warhead R02. Decimate R02. Or like that into it. What effect will that have? Will I target it with my control suit? Oh, yeah. No, that one is different. I'm being stupid. I'm thinking the wrong way around. Yeah. Right, I think that's just almost everything for that one. That one will be missile merge block. R02. That one. Up on R02. Needs to be merge block. Block merged. Missile merge R02. And then it launches that on slot 2. I'm gonna copy and paste that whole thing. Aim, I can do all that. I can fire one missile. Fire that missile, fire that missile. Fire that missile, and it still kicks me out of the camera when they're all fired. For some reason. Oh. Oof, that's gone. That successfully changed target. Well, that wasn't too bad. There is a lot of crap there though now. Oh, to move on. Right. Dear. That can stay. No idea what I'm moving there. I didn't remove something important. then that. Oh, there's a lot of crap here. Successfully got rid of most of that junk. Ah, copy pasted the wrong one there. Alright, so we've got a decent four-way missile system. Let's get rid of that. So why did that boot me out of the camera when I fired all those bits? Fired all the missiles. That's strange. That's just a sea of these new cases now. Just the trigger battery over there, that's fine. We'll make another target. We will go back into flight mode again. And then we can once again make the whole thing. Bad guy. Used that a few times. One other thing I need to do. Is I need to actually name these snagging separate grids. I'm not going to name this whole thing Style L01. Find out. Ugh, yeah. that's meant to be a missile turret. I would have to detach them all. Name them all separately, and then reattach them. Yes. And we're at about 3 hours now. Now I need a cup of tea and some food. So I'll probably leave this here now. And we get ourselves into position. Over here, spectator mode. Save. Fire that missile. See what it does. See where it goes. Going for something. Didn't detonate though, did it? Okay. We'll fire two. See what that does. And it comes. Why aren't you detonating? Is it because the thing you're trying to reach is buried too far into the body of the target? I think that's what it is. They're not detonating because they're not getting close enough. What they want to explode. Let's try this again. Let's change those targeting parameters. It's the warhead controllers. They all need to be 10 meters. R02 offensive block. R01 offensive block. R02 offensive block. You post that version. 5. Launch. Here it comes. We'll do it this time. Right, yeah, 10 meters is a bit far. Make the remaining ones 7.5. Fire number 2 rocket. There it goes. That's a bit better. Fire number 3. And fire number 4. Stop getting stuck. We come together. Nice. And that one changed target, and it's gotta go down. So we changed these missile controllers, and that's not those ones. Oh, entirely the wrong thing. Defensive blocks I need to change. Expect them to target power systems. See how that reacts. Go for the smallest, largest target. That does 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it boots me out. I don't know why. Jump back out, jump back in. Just can't control the damn camera. You're going straight for the floor. Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you changing targets? You are, and you're struggling. You're struggling to move back up again. You don't have enough vertical lift. And there it goes. And it's going to sink slowly back. What are you going to do now? Yeah. Then perhaps the angle needs changing. I do wonder why it keeps booting me out of this camera that will fire everything. Anyway. Movement blocks. Pitch angle. 25 degrees. Roll angle. 25 degrees. See what that does. Fire. Actually, they put stuff down there. What's that? Oh yeah. And then we've got 2, 3, 4 boots out the camera. Hello. How are you doing, missiles? Doing anything at all? We'll just change the pitch. They don't seem to be targeting anything. Into weapon systems. There you go. Movement block. I think it's 30. Pencil block. Power systems don't seem to do anything. Why couldn't it detect any power system? Boot me out the camera. Why? You've not detected anything. Those three have. Oh, there you go. Finally. Oh, that's changed target. Oh, that worked. That would work eventually. Here comes the last missile. Ooh! And it failed. Seems to have a slightly more difficult time with detecting power supplies. I want to know why it keeps booting me out of this camera. Be assuming that it's detaching the grid that that's attached to, but it's not. Right, well, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Why does that detach me? Why? With missiles. All that instead. Right. There's one left that's barely struggling to hold it together. So why does that do that? Why does it boot me out of there? I'm gonna try and control it. Assign camera, none. Yeah. Yeah, it's obviously thinking that the camera is attached to the missiles. My target thing over there as far as I can tell, so. Missile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Away they go. Stop getting stuck. We'll think about that another time. There they come. Oh, that one didn't do anything. That one didn't do anything. That one didn't do anything. Well done, boys. Yeah, it's all buried really deep in there. But they did significant enough ballistic damage. Make it crash. Maybe they should just be set to target weapons. So the weapons more likely, more often going to be on the outside. Ground first. And I also need to pilot it manually myself. Flag. That's a bit of a wing. And one last time, we'll set all of this to that guy. Offensive locks. Weapons. Movement blocks. That's all fine. Yeah, okay. Wait, I'll give this one last go. Ooh, fire missile 1. Fire missile 2. Fire missile 3. Fire missile 4. And then boot me out of the camera. There we go. And down it goes. Right. I'm still losing out of that camera, but that'll do for now. That's been like 3.5 hours. That's a pretty decent AI missile system for now. Considering I've never ever built one before in my life. Well, these work. Well, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Could easily work that into some design somewhere, I reckon. I do need to solve the problem of that camera getting booted up and all these grids detach. Not quite sure what the answer to that is yet. But yeah, that'll do, I reckon. That was a little bloody button. But yeah, there you go. There's a half decent vanilla AI missile system. If you want to steal some ideas from that, feel free. That's what these R&D videos are all about. And I'm gonna have a little bit of a break and get a cup of tea and something to eat, and then I will probably be back in the next hour or so with one of my other build streams. I'm not sure which one yet. Probably the HAW or the RTX, because I want to get them finished and published. But yeah, cheers for... Oh, hey Deathlock. Yeah, you're right, man. Oh, the chopper. Yeah, it's based on the Jigabachi again from Ghost in the Shell. That's like my smaller version of it. It's all right. It's a bit tight on thruster space, but it's also really tight on space for power. So it's not as slow and it's not as agile as I'd like it to be. But anyway, I'm getting off for a bit. I need a cup of tea and some food. But I'm going to come back and build something else in a little bit. So, cheers for watching, guys. Goodbye for now.